This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Cabo Jim Schaller.
Welcome, good neighbors, to episode number 150 of the Good Neighbor Podcast Estero. Today we have good neighbor Amy Ingle from Sweet Spot MediSpa. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, excited to learn a little bit more about what you do and the spa world. So why don't we just jump right in and you share a little bit what you do over at Sweet Spot.
Sure. I started Sweet Spot MediSpa in 2017 in Southwest Florida. The first location was in Fort Myers. And since our first location, we've also had a couple other locations, one being in Gateway, which we closed that after the last hurricane. And then we have a location in Punta Gorda right now that's up and going. So I started a medical spa because I saw that there was a need for that in the area. And I, being a nurse practitioner, I've worked in the hospital for years and years, and I just wanted to have my own business to where it was not taking care of sick people, but taking care of well people who like to look great, feel better, and just overall wellness.
Very nice. So why medical school? How did you get into that?
So I went to nursing school at the University of Missouri. Okay. I graduated in 1995 with my bachelor's in nursing. I moved to Southwest Florida in 2002 and did various different nursing duties, such as I was a neonatal nurse. I was a pediatric ICU nurse. Neonatal is the ICU for the newborns. I also did some stuff with oral surgery and home health, and I decided to go back to school. So I went to South University. I got my master's as a nurse practitioner. I worked at the hospitals here in the area at Lee Health and also one of the rehab hospitals here in town, and got my experience and decided, hey, I'm ready to go out on my own and start my own business. So that's what I've been doing the last 6 years.
Very nice. You've got a lot of experience, obviously. So challenges. We've all had some type of challenge that maybe has defined us or obstacle that we can look back at now. And I'm going to say happy we went through it, but maybe we're in a better place because we went through it. Is there something that happened along your journey?
Yes. Well, we all went through the COVID crisis, and then being here in Southwest Florida, we have to deal with hurricanes once in a while. So I'd say those were my two biggest challenges. But what's ironic is when COVID did hit, we had to close our spa for about 6 weeks. And that was tough financially. However, when we did reopen, we started to get really, really busy. And the reason for that is I would ask my clients, what brought you back so soon? We're still wearing masks, the COVID crisis is still going on. And they said they don't like what they look like on Zoom. So, people were using Zoom a lot during that time, and they wanted to look refreshed and not tired. So our business, and also all the businesses across the United States that do Botox and fillers, they actually had an increase in revenue, and it was very profitable. As far as the hurricanes that we've had in the past, those have put a damper on the traffic that we get, the scheduling. However, it does kind of even out once people get, settled or they get their homes fixed, then they're right back in getting their treatments as usual.
There we go. Yes, HDMI has been good, but then bad HD TVs for being on Zoom. Exactly. People love it, but then they're like, oh my God, they can see everything.
Right, exactly.
So are there any myths or maybe misconceptions around what you do that we could clear up for our listeners?
Yeah, well, at the spa, we do several different things. We do injections, we have lasers, we have a massage therapist, estheticians. We even have a makeup blending bar where we'll make custom makeup. So we do a lot of services, a lot of different things. And I think one of the big misconceptions that we see are people expect it's a one and done. Oh, we age every day and we are fighting the aging process. However, when someone comes in and they want to get a treatment, say they want some fine lines to disappear, we can only do so much with the products and the training that we've had. And we have to be very, very careful about the expectations that we give to our clients. So, like I said, it's not ever a one and done. We're aging every day. So it's a continuous process of trying to turn back time.
Absolutely. And everybody would love to do that for sure.
Yes.
So are you seeing anything trending or changing in the industry?
Well, I know just recently in the news, Botox has been on the front cover. I guess there's been some incidences where there's been Botox parties at homes, and the people that are using these products are buying them on the black market. They are not actual Botox products from Allergan. And so that has caused some problems. There's been people that have been admitted into the ER for botulism toxin.
Wow.
Yeah, issues like breathing issues, just really some scary things going on out there. So I would say the misconception is, if you're going to get a treatment, go to an actual place that has been around a while with people that have training. They have the proper initials behind their names. Their license are up to date and not expired. You can always check that online. You can go to Florida, the Florida website for the health department, and check that. So that's really important, that you go to someone that's been doing this for a while. Botox, those treatments are not easy. You have to be very precise in where you put the product. So if a muscle is injected improperly, you could end up with some funny looking facial features.
Absolutely. Yes. Go to a professional. Doing anything at home is tough enough, but especially this, no,
Right.
head to a professional. So you're not from Southwest Florida originally, are you?
No, I am from Missouri.
You are. What brought you down here?
Well, what it brings everybody down here: the beach, the sun, the warmth. we have
Right?
we have crazy weather in Missouri. Like, it can rain, sleet, hail, be 80 degrees, and a tornado could come through in 24 hours. So it's
Right?
the frenetic weather. So it's nice to be down here in the warmth of the sun. And
I agree. I was born in Wisconsin, grew up in Illinois, but I do know Missouri they get the worst of it. They get the worst in winter and they get the worst in summertime. It's
yeah,
crazy. Too extreme.
yes,
I like our consistency down here. That's why we live down
absolutely.
here. So I know owning a business can be very demanding, but are there things that you enjoy doing outside of work?
Yes, I love to travel. We're always taking trips just to get away. I work hard, but I play hard too. So I would say traveling is probably my number one with my family.
Absolutely. Any favorite places?
Well, I do love the Dominican Republic. I love France. We're actually going to Italy and Greece in a couple of weeks. And then in the fall, we are number 14 in the nation for Jeuveau cells. It's like a Botox product. And so they're sending us to Paris. So we're going to be
Nice.
going there to learn about their new filler. They're going to be launching next year in the United States. And then we're going to take a quick trip to Switzerland and walk through one of the places that we get our filler from. They actually manufacture it in Geneva. So we're going to do a tour through there.
Very nice. Getting
Yeah.
experience a lot of different places. I love that.
Yes.
So is there one thing that you do that maybe our listeners wouldn't be aware of that they maybe should be?
We do a lot of, like I said, a lot of services. We're always bringing in new and upcoming services. I'd say our brand new service that we have just launched, and I mean, when I say just launched, we launched it last week. I haven't even really announced it much. I think I sent it in an email, but it's very new. It's where we we draw blood from our clients, and we take their blood, we spin it, then we we separate it, and then we heat up part of it. It turns into a gel, and then we can inject it like a hyaluronic acid. So if anyone's heard of Juvederm, it's a filler. This is like Juvederm, but it's your own blood that we make it into this type of product, and it lasts about a year. So if anyone is on the fence about getting fillers, this would be a great product to try. It's your own product. It's your own body. So what it does, it gives plumpness to fine lines and can help with collagen regrowth.
Interesting. Very good. Yeah. What's better than using your own body? Absolutely. Right. So how would our listeners go about getting a hold of you if they had some questions?
Yeah, we do free consultations. So you can book that either by calling our main number. And if you would like to go to the Punta Gorda office or the Fort Myers office, we do free consultations at both places. You could also go on our website. It's www.sweetspotmedispa.com, and you can make your appointment right off of our website. We also have a lot of information on there. So if you have any questions, that's a great place to start.
Very good. Any last words for our listeners?
No, just thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. And again, if anyone has any questions about what we do, please come on in, make an appointment, give us a call, and we'd be so happy to meet you and share what we do here at Sweet Spot MediSpa.
Absolutely. Amy, it's been a pleasure getting to know you. Thank you for being such a good neighbor, and I hope to see you out in the community soon.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast Estero. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpestero.com. That's gnpestero.com or call 239-296-2621.